Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. Get ready to genuinely cringe at this episode. That's right, I'm talking with Love Megan, and we are on episode 4. Love is in the details. Love is in the cringe moments. What are we doing? Okay, so episode 2, I went into how that is the worst episode. I stand by that. That is the worst episode with Mindy Kaling. It was so bad. Episode 4 is the most cringe the most cringe episode we've had so far. I'm going to go into why and discuss all of it with you. But again, I'm Jen. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, make sure you're subscribed because I'm really pushing hard to that 200,000 mark. I appreciate you all. I've had a bunch of new subscribers lately, and that means the world to me. So thank you for that. Now let's get into this video. Honk, honk. I'm so glad you're here. Guys, I really will have a live very soon. It's just time is just like racing by. I'm running out of time so much. I'm still working my way through the episodes. I'm recording this right before I post it. So you're getting this almost in real time. I have lots of collabs I'm doing behind the scenes. So it's just a lot of stuff going on, but I will go back to lives soon because I missed those. Anyway, episode 4, love is in the details. Why am I talking like that? Because it was cringe after cringe after cringe moment on this one. The whole series is cringe, but this episode in particular just really got me Kermity. My teeth are clenched and I'm saying everything's not fine. I mean, where to start? So when I look down, I'm looking at my notes, and at the top of my notes, I usually put general thoughts about the show, and then I go into the recap. I've got thoughts. We've got recap. I've got pictures. There's just so much cringe in this episode. I got to find a new word for cringe. There really is, though. It's literally my first note is off the charts cringe. This is the episode where we get the let's go. It's like, oh God, you got to stop. There's lots of dog in this episode. I really feel like I've talked about this every episode she's using to clap back at criticisms in some way. And this one seems to be about the dog and about Spanish speaking because there is Spanish speaking. And again, cringe face, cringe. She takes a dance break. There is a dance break. There's dancing throughout the series, as you've seen, and I've talked about in the pictures. There's a dance break while hiking. It's like, let's have a fake hike scene and then see if we can out cringe ourselves with a dance break. Yeah, let's do that. They have a dance break. You know, when you go hiking with your girlfriends or just your friends or your spouse, whatever, you're like, hey, you know what would really help this hike? A dance break. How old are we? That's something I would do with my kid to like snap her out of a bad mood. She's like in single digits. So what's happening? Why are these grown women taking dance breaks? Listen, I'm all for fun. I'll dance around the room with you. I dance during live streams. It happens. It's fun. It's fine. This is unnecessary. This is cringe. Okay. Oh my God. She has a recipe for lavender towels. Why? I'm asking the ether. Why? What is going on? Who needs that? It's not even like, oh, I like my after shower towel to be big and oversized and cozy and smell good. That's not even it. That's not it. She is taking, again, I said this, she's making problems that don't exist and trying to fix them in ridiculous ways. It's crazy. She took pasta and added mint to it in this episode. Oh, no. Who's doing that? Are you doing that? Write me in the comments if you've ever done that. And if you have, why? Why would you do that? I thought it was bad enough when she was adding lemon before, but mint? Blech. Also, she said, let's find different moments for color when talking about a food tray. Seriously, does anybody have anything sharp that they can just jam in my ear and swirl around? I have an itch in my head that I need scratched by jamming something in there. I need to scramble my brains a little bit. Maybe this will make a little bit more sense. Anyway, let's go. All right. So right off the bat, it's all about sun tea. What is that? I don't know. You throw a bunch of shit in a jar and let it sit in the sun. There you have sun tea. Megan thinks it's like the greatest thing since I'm dating myself, sliced bread, whatever, fill in the blank. She talks about how she used to do this as a kid. I'm so glad we didn't get that sub story. I was so scared. As soon as she mentions kid, I go, "Oh, don't do it." Um, she also talks about how now Archie does that too. He likes to make sun tea and just watch and wait. He's 5. He's not making sun tea. What are we talking about? Okay, so this episode is I'm never gonna say her name right. Nacho's wife. She calls her Delphi. That's what I'm calling her. Delphi. I think it's Delphinia, but still. Delphi it is. Okay, let's talk Delphi. First of all, let me get some pictures going here. We got pictures like this episode. What face is this? I'll tell you what face this is. This is, I'm trying to be cute and humble, but I'm failing miserably. So I just look condescending and constipated. Seriously, what is this face? It looks like she's haunted, but I hate bathroom humor. I don't care. It looks like she has to fart. And she can't get it out. Or she's afraid it's going to be loud, so she's making this face. Gross. All right, let's keep looking because why not? Disaster. Yeah, more condescending. Look at me. More beige. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll get into it. Oh, I took a bunch of pictures because it looked like she spelled Sunty wrong, but I think she just wrote her letters weird. Who cares? I don't know what I took pictures of there. Beige. Beige. Everything was gross in this episode. Everything was hair and hands in this episode. Okay. All right. I love you, Flocker, so much. And I'm going to say something controversial. And if you don't agree with me, that's okay. It really is. You're allowed to your opinion. I'm allowed to mine. We can still flock together. It's fine. And I'm going to be very gentle in how I say this because I understand that everybody's different. Okay. It's like giving parenting advice. I would never dream of giving pet advice. Don't hate me. She was gross with that dog in this episode. She was letting the dog like eat off the plates and stuff. Listen, your dog, your rules, not my business. But if I have a cooking show, if I have okay, let me make this about me. I don't have a dog. That's why I'm treading lightly here. You can do what you want to do. In my own home, sure. I'll usually tie my hair up if I'm cooking. I don't really cook, but if I do, I'll tie my hair up. But I might not. It's my house. I might lean over the lasagna pan and take a couple bites out. It's my house. I'll use the same fork. It's my house. Fine. This is a cooking show. If I'm hosting a cooking show, I'm not doing any of those things because it's gross, right? So if I'm hosting a cooking show, well, at my own home and with nobody else around, sure. Let your dog do what you want to let your dog do. Are you letting your dog eat off your plate at your own? I mean, at a cooking show? No, probably not. That's gross. It's just like with the dog and the hair and the hands and this was the Fakasha episode. But beyond that, she was playing around with charcuterie board. Again, my own home? Sure. You know, peanut butter jar, do it. Have fun. I don't have a cooking show. This is gross for a cooking show. I wouldn't even do it here on stream. You guys know I'm weird about eating on stream. I had like a half a cupcake and I was blushing furiously because eating and food and hands and hair and all that gets gross. You know what I mean? In front of other people. I'm aware of this. She is not aware of this. She's just like hands. She's licking her hand. At one point, I saw that Delphi like touching her hair. They share a cup with a straw at the end. And again, have I done this with my girlfriend? Sure. Probably in my 20s. I don't know if I'd do it now. So, you know what I mean? Like, yes, if you're dying of thirst, whatever, it's fine. But I don't know. It just gets gross. It just gets, I'm a little grossed out. I meant to say that too. That's an overall observation of this episode. So they make a big deal out of Delphi being from Argentina. See, now I'm second guessing. I think they said Argentina because she's Argentinian because Meghan spent time in Argentina. She likes to tell you about it. So they use this episode to clap back at those who said she can't speak Spanish in Colombia. Why did she need a translator? She was saying how Argentinian Spanish is different. Sure, maybe it is. but I don't believe anything Megan says. Maybe you guys can correct me in the comments and tell me specifics. I'm sure there's dialects or whatever that are local. Yes, that happens in America. We all, we speak English, but there's parts in Louisiana I could go and not understand a word that they're saying, and it's still the same language, but it's just different. I get it. I just call bullshit on everything Megan says. I do. I call big fat bullshit on all of it. But I think her friend Delphi was looking out for her and trying to be like, "Oh, you're such a good Spanish speaker." And Delphi would speak Spanish, and I noticed Megan would say a few words back, but then she'd go, "Ha ha 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 ha." Like, I understand exactly what my friend said, and I don't think she understood what Delphi was saying. It's just a hunch. I don't know. Um, Here's the vibe I got on Delphi, and I know nothing about her. Nothing. Whatever. Just my vibe I picked up. She's pretentious, no? I kind of got that vibe from both of them. I just got this ick, this cringe, I think, from both of them. They were into themselves. They both were. Maybe that's why their friendship works. They both seem very into themselves. I don't know. Megan's all about Megan. Delphi's all about Delphi. Megan was talking about how pretty Delphi is, and Delphi was into that, and then would compliment Megan Spanish. Megan was into that. I don't know. They're into themselves. They're all about focaccia bread, and Delphi was really playing up that she doesn't know how to make focaccia bread. She wouldn't dream of knowing how do you know how to do this, friend, and all this stuff. And I'm just like, oh God, I don't pretend to know how to cook anything. I'm sure if I Googled it, I could figure out how to make focaccia bread. I don't know. It doesn't, like, Megan was showing it's not that, it didn't look that hard. I don't know. Oh, Megan goes on to explain that South American tea tastes like rope. What? I'm sorry, what? Rope? All right. So many questions. Why would you say rope if you're tied to yachts? I'm just asking for a friend. If people think allegedly you have anything to do with yachts, why would you say rope? Maybe she's trying to change that Google algorithm, asking for a friend. The tea comes up later. Oh, Megan's all about the beginning take-home treats. She's making take-home treats, you guys. Take-home treats. I don't even know what I was taking a picture. Oh God. The writing. It's this writing is like the equivalent of the cringe of the show. It's just and again, I like fancy handwriting. I do. This is cringe. Now, this isn't as bad as the other one. I did my demonstration before where I showed that she adds loopy swoopy bullshit to letters by adding steps. Here, well, yeah, she did do it to the B. I was like, maybe she didn't have to I actually like the way she did the Y with the swoopy. That's not calligraphy, it's just fancy cursive. But then adding those sickles backwards, you have to pick up your pen to do that. You have to take an extra step to do that. Sure. Okay. It's just look at me with a pen. All right. So she's making oh God, this outfit, by the way. I mean, again, cooking in beige. Is there nobody on set that can say, "Hey, Meg, you're cooking. This is stupid. What are you wearing?" Probably not. She probably wouldn't listen. But the pants and the linen and the beige and it just really gave me the ick. I got a lot of icky vibes from this one. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Again, do we cook in that? There's Delphi putting her hands in the focaccia. Amazed by focaccia. And again, Megan's just always making this face. Anyway. Let's see her. Oh, so let me back out of this because it was a little later in the episode. So the whole thing is Megan, while she's waiting for Delphi, she's gonna make some dog biscuits for Nina. Who's Nina? Who cares? Nina is Delphi's dog. Delphi and Nacho's dog. Okay. So a dog we don't meet in the episode or care about, you're gonna make dog treats for. Sure. That's a thing that happened. Let's do that. So she's baking dog biscuits and talking about Guy. I'm guessing I don't keep up with the dogs. I cannot care about her dogs. It sucks that the dog passed away. I don't mean that. I just mean I cannot care which dog is which. I can't. People ask me, "Oh, is that this one or that one?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's a dog." And I'm a dog lover. Believe me, if I know you, I know your dog. And I am petting your dog. And I'm getting down and I'm saying, who's a good boy? Because that's the kind of person I am. But if I don't know you, I don't care about your dog any more than you would care about mine. And that's okay. This is weird. So I don't care about Nina. I don't. I wish her well, health, wealth, happiness, all that stuff. Did I say happiness? Happiness. But I don't care. I'm not invested in this dog. I don't care about Guy. Again, hate that he passed away. That's not what I mean. I just mean like she's trying to make this a thing. I think it's just a clap back about being a terrible pet owner. So she makes dog biscuits. While I'm baking those, I'm going to make some raspberry preserves. Okay, Meghan. Sure. She's told us 15 times, oh, to call it jam, you have to have equal parts of this and that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're justifying your jam making business. Nobody cares about. I'm not angry. It's just kind of like, what? So she's making raspberry preserves. This is her. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. Trying to overcorrect. I don't know. But she wants her to take home the raspberry preserves. Okay. She's using her hand as a lemon strainer. I'm yelling because she's using her hand as a lemon strainer. Why? Why is she using her hand as a lemon strainer? That's so stupid. There's these new things called strainers that can be a lemon strainer, not your hand. Make that make sense. You can't. She's singing peanut butter jelly time, as you do. Butter jelly time. And I'm someone that sings and dances. So I'll sing and dance with the best of them. If you think I haven't sung to the Gosling about things, oh, I have. I will. I do it to mess with my Gosling and to make her smile. Megan's do it because she thinks it makes her look cute. It's not cute. Not cute. All right. She's petting Guy. She's writing on the board. Ready or not, here I come. I mean, this is where can somebody hold me? Somebody hold me. I'm scared. Somebody just give me a hug. Thank you. This is where I'm glad I can be on camera, and not for the vain reason why Megan's glad she can be on camera. It's not, hold on. I can prove a point here. Hold on. It's not for this. That's not why. I'm glad to be on camera so you can see my face when I say, what is this bullshit? What is this bullshit she's peddling at us, pushing on us, whatever. Yeah, okay. Let's keep recapping. Here we go. Ready or not, here I come. Let's go. That's things that happens. Delphi and Meg make focaccia while speaking Spanish. They're using their hands. Okay. Argentinian Spanish. She was blown away by Meghan speaking like that. There is one funny thing that happened here. She, there's a part where she said, I wrote it down. I'm looking at my notes. She said, Delphi says, where did you learn? And Meghan said, I was scared about making focaccia, making bread, like roasting a chicken. We all know. If you don't know, you look it up. Actually, don't look it up. We know what roasted chicken means on Urban Dictionary. That's an ongoing thing with her, throwing out this roasted chicken thing. She said it again. She has to keep that going. She then goes into interning at the U.S. Embassy, and I would rather sit and practice my loopy swoopy bullshit writing for 14 hours than hear this story again. I can't. You know what I need? I need to elevate this right now. I haven't put this on any of the episodes, and I feel like it's warranted right now because I need to bring this episode up a notch. The cringe is not hard enough. I'm going to make you cringe by wearing a crown because I cannot with this bullshit. I can't. I gotta quit saying bullshit. I can't. I cannot. Okay. Here we go. Let me see if I can pull up these pictures again because it's not cringy enough. It's just not. We got to go full cringe. Here we go. I don't even know which picture this is. Let's see where we're at. Oh, good. The pants are back. That's good. That's what I meant. That's not what I meant. Hold on. We saw that. Oh, yeah, hands in the focaccia. It looks like she's about to grab Delphi by the boobs. I don't know. Oh, I got this face on Delphi. She's making this face. Looks like she's super happy. Here's the hike. Yeah, so they go on a hike. They go on a hike, okay. And what could make this episode more cringe? A dance break. Again, as you do as adult women, right? You have dance breaks with your friends when you go on hikes. Sure. That's a thing. That's the thing that happens. Here's where the cringe is. Okay. It's so stage. She's got her hair done. She's got this outfit on, tucked into her tits. Like, this breathy narration about getting away. Okay. Where are you? Because they act like they're in their backyard too. So it's so weird. She's trying to sell us this like rugged, earthy persona. And it's as I mean, it's as authentic as everything else she does, right? I rolled my eyes so hard during this. I actually got eye strained because this was just, oh my God, and her legs. I don't like to talk about bodies. Everybody's got bodies. We know. But see, okay. All right. If I had legs like that, I wouldn't wear those pants. I'll just put it that way. I don't know how else to say that. If I'm known for having very thin legs, I'm probably not wearing toothpick pants. Not Maggie Poo. She sure does like those boots. Those are the boots we see quite a bit. I think they're similar. I can't imagine they're the same boots because she likes to buy a lot of stuff, but they're similar to the ones we saw like on some backgrid walks and maybe on that coronation walk, something like that. It's so bad. Oh God, dance break happening again with the pants. Oh no. Dance break in the pants. Oh God. I don't know how you hold your face like that. I just feel like even when she's smiling, she's condescending. Oh God, the eyebrows, the Sharpie eyebrows. She has eyebrow blindness. Have you heard about this? Let me go back. Eyebrow blindness is when you stare so hard at your own eyebrows, you no longer see them and you can't see that you've done them like caterpillars. My friend John Witherspoon, who I'm talking to very soon, but we're working on a collab on this and we're just talking and he pointed out that, those big fat markers that you use like in arts and crafts. I'm looking around because I probably have one around here somewhere. But anyway, those big fat Sharpies you do like posters with. I do it with the Gosling, that kind of stuff. It looks like she Sharpied on her eyebrows. That's exactly what it looks like. I think so too. Okay, so God. Let's see. Oh God, these are the towels. So she dips these towels into lavender. She rolls them up and puts them in her fridge. And I just wrote in my notes, what? Who's got time to do this? Cool that she doesn't have a job. She works an hour a week. And she's got time to dip these towels in lavender and then essential oils and then put them in the fridge. And then she uses them as a cool down. It's just so cringe. She looks like she's about to be sick into them. Delphi's talking about not wiping off her makeup with them. And I'm like, what is the point of this? It's like they needed one more section and they didn't know what to do with her. She doesn't know how to cook. So they just gave her some towels. It's really quite awkward. And again, this is something like if you go on, I've been on an airplane where they hand out towels like this. I've been on like a cruise and I feel like they gave out a towel like this. I've seen it on Below Deck where they hand out towels like this. Four Seasons, things like that. They hand out towels like this. This is not something that Meghan has invented, but she's sure acting like she has. It's very, very bizarre. She's like, don't use your good towels, the ones in your bathroom and stuff. I'm like, who's doing any of this? Who has time to do this? If you have time on your hands to dip your towels in lavender and put them in the fridge and pull them out to cool yourself down, you have too much time on your hands. Come on. What's happening? They decide that it's a good time to have their sun tea. If I hear sun tea again, I really might jump out my window. Let's see here. Focaccia and rosemary and tomatoes and poking it together. These are just my notes. I've given up the will to make sense of this. Pasta. Meghan says, let's not waste this part of the veggies. Since when? This whole show, she's wasted food. I've talked about this. She made those crustless sandwiches where she used the cutouts and then just had a big pile of crust that she did nothing with. Waste food. Every single episode she does lemon zest. Everything's with lemons to justify the lemons. She puts mint in the pasta. Please, God, don't do that. Why? Is there any scenario you can think of? Oh, I just kicked my light. Is there any scenario where you put mint in your pasta? That's really gross. I don't know. That grosses me out. Maybe you guys can tell me because I don't cook, but ugh. She then says, let's find different moments for color. Let's find different moments to be a human, you crazy bitch. Again, oh God, the outfit she's wearing. I remember when I was a kid. Do you remember the sack races? I'm really dating myself, but you jump in a sack, literal sacks. I had one at a birthday party when I was a kid. This is what this is reminiscent of. She's into herself in it though, isn't she? Look at my butt. Oh God. Delphi's wearing some sort of silky number that I don't know. They're playing with their hair. Both their hair's down. They're touching their mouths. They're touching the food. Ugh, gross. Stop it. And then they decide they need to. Oh yeah, here's just one awkward scene after another. They decide to sit outside and eat. Cool. They decided they needed to sit on the ground to eat. The dog is just right there. Again, your dog, your rules. I'm not judging that. I'm judging Meghan and her dog at a picnic for a cooking show and letting the dog eat off the plate. It just, no, that's a no for me. Meghan brings up Argentina and simple pleasures. Since when is Meghan known for simple pleasures? When you think of Meghan Markle, do you think simple pleasures? I don't. When I think of Harry, I think simple. But I don't think simple pleasures. I don't think she's known for just being, easygoing, fun, breezy, simple. It's the simple things in life. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. My favorite from when I lived in Argentina, they drink some tea, that ropey tea. Okay. All right. Oh, God. Am I saying it? I'm saying it. Guys. I'm not saying it. It's too gross. Ropey. Just know that that's used in other contexts. Okay, moving on. All right. She used it, not me. Oh, Delphi ends the episode by saying, I'm obsessed with that face. Happy when you're being you. She's talking to Meghan. Saying oh God, there's the dog eating off the tray. She's obsessed with that face. Are you obsessed with this face? Because I'm obsessed with it too. What is this face? What's happening here? I'm obsessed with how often Meghan's face changes. Is that what you meant? Because I get obsessed about that too. They talk about community and sharing, and then the dog eats off the plate and the episode ends. I just can't with this cringy bullshit. I can't. They tried to make it so hard about the Polo wife thing. Again, fine. I understand the idea that your husbands are friends or more, whatever. Your husbands are friends, so you're going to bond. Great. That's a normal, natural thing that happens. But they played it up so hard. Look at us. We're Polo wives. Polo wives. Okay. All right. We can all relate. We can't. There's a reason why that Polo show failed. There's several reasons, but yeah. It's like a forced camaraderie, and it was very painful to watch. The surprise picnic. It's just, obviously it was prepped by the team, and they were like, oh, look, all our stuff set up. Who do you think did it? The dog? Why are you surprised by this? The joy over perfection theme that they tried to preach, and it's just like, no. Meghan made a point of saying, we're not chasing perfection, we're chasing joy. It's just so rehearsed and just cheeky coming from her, right? She said this in like every episode, and it's starting to sound like a motivational poster. It's just, again, eye strain for mowing. The weird dog stuff. It's just weird. Because again, I think it's just a clap back because everybody has criticized her and her stupid husband on their animal stuff. And so I feel like it's just a preachy clap back. Look at my relatable pet kind of thing. And it's not funny or entertaining. And I love dogs, so it's hard for me to say that, but no, it missed. I don't know. This episode was garbage. They all are. This one was one big cringe fest for me. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here. I'm dying to know your thoughts on all this. Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you flockers so much. I truly do. Let me know everything. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Keep watching. I have all the other episodes I'm working through. We'll get through this together. We're flocking together through this, and I love you flockers more than I could possibly say. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Have the best day. Honk honk and bye-bye. Don't let your dog eat off your plate. It's fucking gross. Ugh.